right, Ms. Cobbins. Now, I had to tell you when you were over there strutting your stuff, this outfit is iconic. Everything. And I love a black pump. Yes, yes.
Much. Well, it's from Fashion of the Stars. Joe is like one of the incredible designers there, and he always gives me something for appropriate for the occasion. So yeah.
Well, speaking of the occasion, how important is it to be here at an event where we're not only honoring unsung fathers, but also presenting 10 scholarships to deserving students going back to college?
Well, first of all, I'm really, really honored that Judge Mablean decided to call me because I didn't even know that she knew who I was, number one. And number two, you're right. This cause is beautiful. I know a lot of men who are incredible men. So it's great because I feel like the mothers always get a lot of shine. Mother's Day is the biggest holiday, but there's a lot of fathers out there that are doing great things. And then to do it alone is a huge ordeal. So to say it's unsung is true. And I love that Judge Mablean is taking the time out to actually honor those that are doing not just what they're supposed to do, but going above and beyond to do that. And as far as the scholarships are concerned, me being a college student many years ago and all of that, I know how frustrating it is to grow up in a society that we're in right now. Forget the way it was many years ago. And it's wonderful to have students be honored for more than just, you know, things that are in the news right now, suffering, all of that. So it's good to give back and like be a part of something that is showing the positive spirits that are out there doing as they're supposed to do and making a difference. Yeah.
Now, like you said, there's a lot of fathers that don't receive acknowledgement, and the most common narrative in the African-American household is the single parent, no father. How important is it to have that father figure in the household?
Well, I'm going to tell you the truth. Half of my life I grew up with my dad, and the latter part of my life I didn't. When my parents divorced, he decided to leave and divorce all of us. But what God brought in my life was a man that was very special. His name was Frank. I lost him to cancer 2 years ago. It's okay. But thank God for him. Thank God for the men that do what they say they're going to do and honor you. And you don't have to be related. So the beautiful thing is that we might be honoring fathers tonight that may be related to the child and may not be related to the child. But there's just so many men, and we need them. You know, I know as a woman, I needed a father figure of some sort. It doesn't have to be your biological father, but someone to tell you you're better, you're great, you're going to do great. And because you just don't want a man that's outside of you to tell you that later on in life. You need someone that's going to mentor you through life. That is the whole point of having both parents, you know? So for me, it's a huge honor to be here for so many reasons. And especially since it's Father's Day, it's a tough day already for me. So to be here in honor of great fathers, to me, I'm paying homage to my dad, Frank, as well.
All right, well, Ms. Cobbins, you are everything. This outfit, that response, iconic. Thank you so much for interviewing with us. Have a great evening. Well, Ms. Dennis, you look amazing. Absolutely amazing. The earrings, the color coordination, I live. It's the small details that matter most. Yes.
No, that makes me feel so good, especially with young people.
That's what I'm here to do. So tonight, we're honoring unsung fathers. First, how important is it for you to be here tonight?
It's very important. Unsung fathers that are honored by the Mablean Ephriam Foundation, they choose the people that everybody don't see every day. Well, actually, they are the everyday people. But when you go to an event, they're not the ones that have been being chosen. When you watch television, they're not the ones who have been exposed. But the unsung fathers who donate their lives to children they don't know, the coaches, the people who, when kids are lost and on the street or in schools, and they take the time to support them, to uplift them. Those are the kind of fathers. Fathers that end up with their children that have no other support, maybe not a mother. I was lucky. I had a mother, a grandmother, an aunt, and uncles. And my kids I'm the oldest of 8. I have 10. I have 8 brothers. So my children have always been around and supported by men. And it's just so important that they have that warm, fuzzy feeling that you get from a man that you don't get from your mom. Those are two different feelings that you get. Well, it's so important to give back, and I've always given back. I support organizations that uplift women, uplift children, and uplift our community. I've done that for years, but I've worked with Unsung Fathers Awards for the last 13 years. So I'm so excited because I get to be Volunteer of the Year. Oh, I love it.
Absolutely amazing.
Honor. And I'm so happy that Judge Mablean chose me, or the foundation chose me for this worthy award.
Congratulations, Miss Dennis. Have an amazing evening. Yes. No problem. Take care.
Dr. Wendell James from Raising Whitley on the Own Work Network, and I am the co-chair of the H.U.F Foundation.
Amazing. Well, can you talk about the importance of having an event where we're honoring unsung fathers?
When a lot of black men are being killed daily by police officers and getting away with it, no matter how much video cam we have, and the rumor out there is that there are a lot of absentee fathers, this spotlights that there are a lot of fathers and fathers who aren't biological, like me, in the lives of children and teenagers. There are a lot of us that are fathering who not necessarily had anything to do with births.
Also, can you talk about the importance of giving out 10 scholarships to students that want to further their education?
Well, you know, and if we didn't have the H.U.F Awards sort of supplement what's really needed out there, because, for example, some of the students have been accepted into black colleges and colleges all over. But for example, it cost $60,000, but the school gave them a scholarship of $3,000. Without the H.U.F Awards helping, it would just be harder to reach that. Where can you go to school? You know, everybody's not getting the full scholarship. Some people are getting like $1,000 of a $60,000 or $70,000 or $80,000 scholarship. So without the H.U.F Awards, it would just push them further back financially.
Do you have any social media that you want to give to the audience?
Yes. To make it easy, because I'm an old man with a bad memory, everything's under Wendell James. Facebook is under Wendell James. Twitter's under Wendell Talking. And what's that? Oh, Instagram, I think, is under Wendell James also. Everything's under Wendell James.
Well, thank you, Mr. James. Have a great evening.
Thank you.